Hi guys, today we will cover SQL like and not like operators. From my experience, I can say this is one of the most used SQL operator. Let's do some examples so you could see yourself how useful this operator can be. Let's open any given table inside our database. For example, I can go with customers table. And if I open this table, you see that we have different columns and each column has different type of information stored. Now let's say you want to find out all the company names where the company name starts with letter A. Then how we can do that? All I have to do, just say where company name, like, open and close single quotation, pick the first letter that you want the company name to be started. Let's say in our case, you want the company name to be started with letter A, and put a module sign or percentage sign. Now, if I execute this code, you will see that it is showing us all the company names which starts with letter A. And again, another example could be if I want to find out all the company names, let's say, which we want to end with a certain letter, then all we have to do in that case, put the first the module sign, the percentage sign, and then pick the letter. If I want the last letter of the company to be ended, let's say, with letter A, then all I have to do is just put after the module sign, letter A. Now, if I execute this code, you will see that it is showing us all the company names which ends with letter A. Sometimes you need to be, sometimes you want to find out certain information, but you're not super sure about the name or about what you're looking for. Now, in that case, you can do the following. I can just open again customers table, and I can just simply say where company name. And if I open the content of the customers table, you see that we have we have all of this company names. And let's say I want to find all the company names which at certain positions, it doesn't matter in the beginning or at the end, we have letter E, N, and V. And in that case, what I can do is simply say company name like open and close single quotation and open and close percentage sign and go inside it. And if I want to find out, let's say, the company names which at any position has certain values or characters, I can, let's say, I can pick, for example, this one, C and CAR. Now, if I put C and R here, and if I execute this code, you will see that it is showing us all the company names, which at certain position, these three letters are there. Let's say CNR here, CNR here, and I can pick any other example. Let's say I want to find out all the company names, which at certain position, we have letter MOR. And remember, guys, whenever you put the percentage sign in the beginning and at the end, and inside you put the value, it doesn't matter at what position. It could be at the beginning, at the middle, at the end. It could be the first character, the second character, third character, or any character inside any given string or value. And in this case, if I just put, let's say, randomly MON, if there's any company name which at any position has these three letters, it will show us. Now you see we have this company name MON, and then MON here, and then we have MON here. One more very useful usage of like could be, sometimes you open any given table, and let's say this table has a lot of different company names, and all the company names starts with different letters. Let's say B, H, A. Now, I want to find out all the company names which start with a certain letter. Then in that case, what I can do is where company name, open and close single quotation, first if like, open and close single quotation, and open and close brackets. And inside the brackets, let's say I can put letter A, comma, let's say B, comma, let's say, for example, G, and then let's say K, for example. And then at the end, I can simply put a percentage sign. Now, what this will do, it will look for all the company names which starts with letter A, B, G, and K. If I run this code, you will see that it is showing us all these company names where it starts with letter G, K, and then A. Since Now, again, if I put this percentage sign in the beginning, what it will do is it will look for all the company names which ends with these letters. Now, guys, as you see, SQL is not case sensitive, even though I put here uppercase letters, but you see here at the end, all these company names ends with letter A, and you see here B here, we have B here, and then A, G, A, and K. Now, as we covered during in and not in operator, guys, if you've watched that video, we can apply the same rule here. If I simply add not operator in front of none, in front of like, what it will do is basically we'll look for all the company names which does not start with letter A. Now, if I run this code, you will see that all the company names here, ignoring letter A. Yeah, it will display all the company names, but the company names which start with letter A. And the same rule applies here. If I put not, it will show us all the company names which does not end with letter A. Now it is showing us everything, but it does not show us any company name which ends with letter A. And the same rule can be applied here. I can simply say not. Now, if I run this code, we will see that it is showing us all the company names which should not have MON at any position. So you see different letters, but you cannot find any example that MON is there. And lastly, here, if I add not, it basically will not show us all the company names which end with letter A, B, G, and K. Now, if you see here, none of these companies ends with the letters A, B, G, and K. One of the rule that you guys should remember here is if you put the percentage sign in the beginning and then the letters, it means that this company names or whatever value you're looking for should end with this. If you put first the letter and then the percentage sign, it means that it should be in the beginning. If you put percentage sign on the both side and then put the characters or the value that you're looking for in the middle, it will look for all the values which should have at any position these letters. And then if you put open and close single quotation and open and close brackets and take the characters inside the bracket, that means that you can put a condition on the multiple rows at the same time. Again, guys, a like operator can be very useful once you start working with database, specifically once you start analyzing the data or providing mapping for certain data. Guys, we have more operators to cover, but today my main purpose was to cover just like operator. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in our next video.